Hello, Geminis. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Avitasaurus Butterfly Moon Tarot. I've changed the name from Lavender Moon Tarot to Butterfly Moon Tarot because of certain associations I have with the butterfly image. And, sorry, plugging my camera in. And I am a high priestess of the Temple of the Butterfly Goddess, which is a place I open to help women that have gone through traumatic things and help them regroup and come out better on the other side. So anyway, I'm reopening that. It was something I did a few years ago, and I am this spring going to be opening that up again. So probably do some kind of online thing. Oh, let's see. Oh, Geminis. Boy, I tell you, it's been windy where I live, rainy, very stormy, like an angry air sign. That's enough. I have pre-shuffled. The last cut I do is with eyes closed, as guided by spirit guides. Nothing jumped. Let's have a look. Ooh, Geminis, you've been saving those coins. Saving money, that's a good thing to do. Here we have a release of the Four of Cups. Right side up. In this deck, it makes me think that someone is praying for this love to come in. But they've had love and they are, they've been disappointed by love and they're just asking the universe to bring love in. But this is reversed and it's more the meaning of the standard decks to me, which means that you are not ready for love to come in. Maybe you're saving up, you want to get yourself, settled and steady. Oh, someone's coming in with information that's not true. Maybe just misinformation or anti-facts, a lie. It could be an exaggerated truth. It isn't the truth, though. Maybe some form of the truth, but it doesn't cut to the heart of it. We have abundance. There could be a pregnancy. I'm really feeling a pregnancy for somebody. Feel that you found out around Christmas time. And for some of you, you've been saving money. You don't know if you're ready for this. And something about things not being the truth. So maybe you've been getting some misinformation about your pregnancy, or somebody thinks about it. Doesn't matter how anybody thinks about it but you, significant other. But this can also be, for others of you, this is just, it's abundance, it's growth, it's fertility in all things. Meaning if you're starting a business, it's going well, you're getting off to a good start. And I feel like saving money is putting you going in the direction of this abundant card of coins. Now this young person brings in a message of something real. It's something tangible, something in the 3D. This can also mean there are two children in this situation for some of you. Maybe an air sign child, which would be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Or they could be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Not necessarily they just have that in their charts. I'm feeling like a tattletale is involved. I feel like this little page of swords has kind of tattled on this other child. For some of you, obviously this is going to hold for everybody. Not everybody even has a couple kids, but. So we have the Nine of Swords. It's reversed, or it's a release of this, or it's just not quite as bad as it would be right side up. I know I'm having a terrible lighting situation. Days being so dark. Forget lighting situation. I'm working on it. Nothing seems to. So I'm feeling a release of these thoughts that are keeping you up nights. They are, it's worry, it's anxiety. Feeling like some kind of release from that. Oh, the Hermit. Well, we love the Hermit, don't we? You get off by yourself and go in deep. Going in deep, getting in touch with your inner light, with your soul, getting back connected, throwing out all your knowledge and filling up that basket with wisdom. The universe calls for nothing less than that when this Hermit card shows up. The Empress here is saying, you're not ready for love to come in, but you are ready for an abundance of wisdom. Six of Swords is moving out of one negative situation and into a better situation. Usually this is, your headspace, moving out of a difficult thought process into a better thought process. So you're kind of moving away from the information of this untruth that came in. You're moving away from that. I don't know if you're taking money with you, but you seem to be moving out of this situation of maybe you've been hoarding money. Maybe you've been saving money so you can get out of a certain situation, some of you. Release of the Five of Swords. Five of Swords it's those thoughts that don't play fair. It's the thoughts that beat you up in your own mind. It's remembering mean things maybe that people have said, or it's your own thoughts, thinking that you are not good enough, smart enough, thin enough, rosy-cheeked enough, something. Starting to release this way of thinking. You see, I can't tell how well you can see. They're quite beautiful. But you're going to have to go inward. You're going to have to go inward to start releasing this energy. See how this is connected? When you have an abundance of wisdom, you let go of these certain things. You get more peace of mind. You let go of this stuff. You move away from any, misinformation. You move out of such a need for things. You become less material and more spiritual. So things will be released to you, maybe by the next new moon. Things that you are unaware of now, or things that you can't quite see, things the universe says you're not quite ready to know, but you will know because there's information in two areas coming in. Information on the real world and this misinformation, which is right in the center of our reading. Here we have the Two of Wands. So for me, this is bringing in another soul into your life circle. This is two lights shining. Two souls coming together. It can also be two passions. Passion for like a love passion or a passion for the work you do. You have passion for dogs, or you have passion for artwork. It could be anything. It could be two hobbies, something that you love to do. But I am feeling that there's another soul coming into your life. And the Two of Swords, so a decision's going to have to be made. Some decision at the end of where I keep wanting to say has to be made. You have two twos, very much spiritual timing, cosmic timing, divine timing. Perhaps this page is some kind of a releasing of a truth, cutting something out of your life. I'm just really feeling some misinformation there. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Coins. So along with the Empress, this is abundance. You shouldn't be worried about, don't be worried about real world stuff, because abundance is coming in. Right in the center. Even though you have this falsehood, you still have this abundance. It's going to take some work. The Empress has her back to this. She's like, no, I don't want that. I want abundance. The universe wants you to have enough food, enough warmth, enough love, enough of all the things that nurture us as human beings. Okay, now I'll do the second layer. Those of you new to the channel, jeez, these cards wanting to be shuffled. Those of you new to the channel, I always do a second reading on top of the first. Ties things together, gives a little more information maybe for some of you who are not resonating with the bottom layer. For others, it just ties it nicely together. Sometimes it just makes more questions. Okay, second time with the Four of Cups. Remember I was talking about how this Four of Cups reversed is more the meaning of a regular deck, different decks. And here we have the Four of Cups. You are not ready for love to come in. Four of Cups on the Four of Cups. That's just Two of Cups reversed. So either this is someone you have not met yet, or it just didn't quite go the way it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. Landing on this Page of Swords, whoever this person is, someone has told something untrue. You have this, no, that's the Two of Swords I was thinking it was. Stand with the Moon. The Moon says you can't see things right now. Things are hidden from you. Not time to know these things. Sometime during the next moon cycle, we've just had a full moon. I would say maybe before the next, sometime around the next full moon. It could be the new moon, but the next moon cycle I'm feeling is when you are going to, these things are going to take place. It's when you're going to find out whatever this is that you need to find out. The message I'm getting is between the next new moon and the next full moon. Not this last full moon on the 10th of February. So from the 24th of February is the new moon. And the next full moon is not until February something. Full moon will be February 9th. So I would say this reading's going to go into February. Oh, the sun! Hooray for the sun! Oh, hi, Sapphire. The Sun card. Oh gosh, Gemini, that's always such a good card. And the Sun card's landing on you've been saving up your coin, you're moving out of a bad situation into a better situation. The Sun card right there. Things are going to be bright and sunny. Things are going to be warm. I mean, anytime the Sun card shows up, and you've got the Empress card, the Sun card, you've got some good cards here. King of Wands reversed. So he is a fire sign that has upset the apple cart here. Either that or this is you and your passions are kind of off kilter, which would go with this love thing being an issue. I'm feeling that you are lacking that, like you're feeling detached kind of from your soul. You're like having a hard time finding your personal myth, right? The personal story of who you are. Having a hard time with that feeling of like, yeah, I want to feel passionate about something. But you need to get away. See how it's on this Hermit card? And it's on this like you can't have love in your life now because you're not ready. You do live in some kind of abundance. You're going to get some abundance of spiritual knowledge. And I feel that that's got to take place to get your spirit right, to get feeling better. Seven of Wands reversed, so you're going to feel less like you have to defend yourself all the time. Less like you have to defend constantly the way you do things, the way you think about things, the way you dress, the way you live your life, the things that you have passion for. This is going to end sometime in this moon phase. You're going to be able to release that kind of energy. And again, it's Wands reversed, Wands reversed. The Four of Pentacles, so twice. So this is the universe saying, save your money. It's important for you to save your money. And it's right on the Empress card. If you're saving your money, it's going to take away some of these worries that you have. The Queen of Coins and the Empress are both saying, save your money. Don't overspend. We have the Alchemist. So you are trying to figure out how to go about manifesting awesome things into your life. And here it's going on this moon and the Six of Swords moving, into a better situation. Two of Swords making a decision. So you're trying to decide exactly what it is you want to manifest into your life and how to go about it. Pretty cool. Hooking right up to this Sun card because you want to release this feeling of being on guard all the time, having to defend yourself all the time. That's exhausting. Here we got some fast-moving energy, this Eight of Wands. So, once you gain this knowledge and your head starts going right and you're saving your money and you're getting these things all figured out, your manifestations are just going to take off because you're balanced. You're going to make the decision to do what you have to do, what you want to manifest and how you're going to go about that. When you do, zoom, here it comes. Whoosh, flying on in there. Things will happen fast. But I do see you spending some time alone to find yourself, to get your head together, to get it connected with yourself. You know, the battle of the spiritual warrior is always the self with the self. You know, becoming the best people we can be. To have an aversion, if you will, to not letting right action flow through us. You know, a blockage I'm talking about. You're going to release the blockages that are keeping your positive, good, divine energy from flowing. You're going to release those. Because that stuff is in your mind. You're releasing that stuff. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups reversed. So if there is a celebration, it'll be small, or it might be planned but not take place. It could be that you have a celebration and someone that you wanted to show up doesn't show up. It could be, I'm not feeling any three-party situations. I am feeling that this gathering is during this moon cycle of the next new moon to the next full moon. So some of this is not going to take place until like some of it, it could take place now. But I just feel a lot of this taking place the first week or so of where the moon cards sit. Something will become known to you, and the future will look brighter when these things are known to you. So Gemini, there you have it. The last half of January and into February. I've been fighting with this glare from this lamp. You don't believe what I've been doing. Just all kinds of things to try to defer the glare. Okay, enough of that rambling about nothing. I love you all, Geminis, each and every one of you, and with all the love and warmth in my heart for you. This is Avita Zora from Butterfly Moon Tarot, signing off for now.